Girl, rise my beautiful taste bud family. I'm so glad that y'all are here with me today, that you are waking up another day intentionally. You should be very, very proud of yourself. Celebrate every single day that you wake up with a desire to intentionally set your day. I promise you guys, because it's like you do not even understand what you are really doing for yourself, okay? And sometimes in the midst of it, especially if you start over, you can question, is it worth it, if you're progressing, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And just trust me, it is sometimes it's legit. You just have to give things time, okay? But it's just like, how is you setting intentions and everything and that you do in your life, how is that hurting you in any way? You feel me? It does take extra energy, okay? And sometimes you be like, is it worth taking extra energy to set my day intentionally? But yes, why wouldn't it be? You feel me? Because it's like, you could legit put extra energy towards people who diminish you. You could put extra energy towards tasks like, cleaning up people's trash and stuff. Like, you put extra energy towards trying to be here for other people. Why not put extra energy towards getting your life the way that you want it to be? You feel me? So it was actually this person, Prince Donnell or whatever. He had made a post yesterday about why he wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he said he's been doing it for since 2013 or something like that. Like, he said something about like 10-15 years or something that he's had his routine. And it's literally why he's at where he is at. And I was like, damn, you've been doing this shit for a decade. Like, I was tired, after 2 years, after 3 years, So, I mean, being able to see that that's just his routine and it's been his routine for decades, it's just letting me know that it's a lifestyle, okay? And I've already known that, but it's just like, it wasn't really penetrated, it wasn't really internalized. So just understanding, you finding a routine that actually works for you. He gets up at 5 a.m. because it helps him, it gives him enough stress or whatever to handle the stress of the world and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. I like to wake up at that time because it takes me a couple of hours just to get my energy up. And so I can be on here by 7 or so. But as of lately, I've been snoozing. I've been hitting the snooze button. And I'm appreciative of the message from yesterday, y'all. Like, I take these messages in myself too because they're from spirit, I was appreciative of it because I've realized I have been allowing for other external energies to affect me too much. And I've also been placing a lot of responsibilities on my plate that aren't my responsibility at all, So I was just like, oh man, I was kind of upset with myself because those are my past old unhealthy habits that I don't want to feed into, type of thing. But I didn't feed into being upset with myself, really. I was like, okay, well, now that I'm aware of it, let me go ahead and nip it in the bud right now, okay? It's up to me now that I am aware of that I was feeding into a past way of doing things, to shift my mindset, to start investing in myself and focusing on myself and literally only allowing for the energies that I want in my space. And it's legit because of these things that I'm doing every single day that helps me, and I'm very grateful. Because me doing these videos is one of the small things that I can do, that I am doing every single day to help me gain confidence within myself. It's always been difficult for me to use my voice. It's always been difficult for me to stand up for myself. It's always been difficult for me to believe in myself. It's always been difficult for me to have confidence. Even though I'm a very wise person, I like to do things the right way and stuff like that. Like, putting myself out there has always been something that I've had difficulties in because I don't like being judged. And I know people are very harsh, and I'm sensitive, okay? I'm a strong person. I am, but I'm very sensitive, okay? So it's just like, well, I even place myself in those environments. I place myself in those situations. But it's like, when you are a light, you're meant to shine, period. And it's like, you step into spaces and things automatically pull towards you, so it's like, it doesn't matter what you do, you're automatically a light. So it's like, you can't dim who you are. It shines effortlessly. And I'm kind of seeing that hermit card. So it's just like, now when you open yourself up fully, then everything in your life will fall into your path for you. But it's like, you have to allow yourself to shine the way that you already naturally do, but now you have to put the energy towards yourself to do that, so you can actually attract the things that you deserve in your life. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start our morning mantra, you guys. So when we finish reading it, make sure you breathe it in as your truth. Hold it in as long as you need to in order for you to like really feel it and internalize it as your truth. And then when you breathe out, imagine breathing out anything that contradicts this statement. Okay, so you can see colors, you can focus on the feeling, whatever it is that you are, whatever is your strong suit when it comes to your ability. Okay, some of you guys it's like sound, some of you guys it's vision, some of you guys it's just knowing. So it's like, I know when I say this that is doing this for me. Some of you guys is feeling. I'm clairsentience. I'm a feeler, so I'm really good at feeling energies, and I have to like pretty much just internalize that feeling into words, if that makes sense. But I've been working on my clairvoyance, and I've been working on that for about a year, and it's like finally getting like crazy. My visions and stuff are getting crazy. It's so cool. It's so cool. So as of lately, I've been focusing on color. So when I breathe this in, I usually breathe it in as purple or blue. And I just imagine it filling up my body, and then just like scooping up and coming up like all the darkness and blackness and anything that contradicts this statement coming up and just being released out of me. Okay, so you do what you need to do in order for you to be able to really believe it as your truth. It's really that power and that energy behind the belief. Okay, and I feel like you have to figure out what you need to do in order to believe in yourself more. Okay, the things that you say and the things that you do. All right, so today I boldly place the power back in my hand. I am responsible for the energies that I invest in, both internally and externally. So today I hold myself accountable to only accept the energies that are for my highest good in my space. I believe I deserve to have the courage and the strength to only focus my energy on the things that I desire to grow. Ashe, let's breathe that in, okay? And we're breathing out anything that contradicts that. And I really love this, you guys, because it's like you're going to have things in your reality, things around you that does not align with your highest timeline. And it can be as close to you like this, you know, but to like really understand that you have control over what you allow in your own reality bubble, in your own mind. That's so powerful. So it's just like you can dead ass not focus on anything that you desire to grow. And it's like it does take courage and strength, because you may make other people feel some type of way, but it's like their comfort does not matter. And you have to just keep reaffirming that to yourself, so your comfort matters. You don't need to make yourself uncomfortable for the sake of other people. The only way you need to make yourself uncomfortable is for growth purposes. But as far as being who you are, you should be very comfortable with being who you are and shining your light. Okay, and you get uncomfortable with shining your light until you become comfortable shining your light. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our 6 core beliefs, our 6 personal core beliefs. If you're new here, take the time to write out 6 personal ones for yourself. I like to share mine with you every single day to hopefully hold you accountable, to take a minute of your time to invest in yourself. If this was the only thing you did for the rest of the year, you will find yourself in a much better position. Mine is based off of my past old unhealthy habits that I no longer have the desire to feed into. You can do that, or you can look at the version of yourself you are creating, the goals that you wish to achieve, and ask yourself what type of beliefs would that person embody, and you can share that with yourself every single day. This is how you are rooting and grounding your beliefs, your new beliefs. These are the seeds that you're planting and you're watering it. Every time you say that, it's like you're watering that belief. Okay, it's a seed, and in the ground, this is your foundation that you're building your life on. Okay, and so you just have to understand that watering process. It takes some time, but eventually these are going to sprout as your belief, just like the stuff that you heard constantly and repeatedly growing up that makes you not believe in yourself. Those things were constantly watered and grown with your own thoughts and minds, even if it was unintentional. You feel me? So now you are intentionally growing something new for yourself. All right. So number 1, the me that I see is all that I desire to be. Ashe. Number 2, I don't have to worry about others achieving their goals. It is not my responsibility. Ashe. Number 3, it's okay for me to say that I don't have the energy to be here for others. Ashe. Number 4, I am more than enough in all of my stages. Ashe. Number 5, I am certified through spirit to live a limitless life. Ashe. Number 6, I am loving everything I do. I feel it. I embrace it. I am it. Ashe. 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 All right. So let's go ahead and get started on our actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. You're truly, truly appreciated. I'm going to keep this one, but I'm going to pull something for you. Thank you so much for only allowing for vibrating energies and entities in this space. Okay, so a positive affirmation card. Would you like to start the collective off there today? Show me clearly. Alrighty, so we have there's plenty for everyone, including me. So it says the ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All of my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere, everyone, and everything. And then we have I release all criticism. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. Okay, so this is literally coming from an abundant mindset, you guys. It's like not really looking at what this person's doing wrong or what that person is doing wrong. It's just like seeing how you can legit just focus on yourself, focus on the things that you wish to receive in this life, and just understanding that if you're able to love and accept yourself, then other people, then that's what you're going to be surrounded by. That's the energy that you're going to be surrounded by. Okay. All right, so let's see what I am affirmation card they have for you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What I am affirmation card do you have for the collective today? Alrighty, so we have 3 of them. Okay, so we have I am safe. I trust my intuition to lead me down the right path. Looking back on my trials, I see that I'm still here and thriving. I always end up better, stronger, and wiser. I have proven to myself that I will always make it time and time again. I am safe. And then we have I am resilient. If my mood wavers, it doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not judge myself for being human. I am resilient. And then I am grateful. I realize that what is right about my life outnumbers what I perceive to be wrong about my life. I choose to focus on what makes me feel good. I am grateful. Okay, and that goes hand in hand with the releasing of the criticism right there. Because it's like sometimes you do feel weak, you know, sometimes you don't want to uphold your boundaries or your standards. Sometimes you don't want to do, you know, things this way or do things that way. So it's like you being able to have that compassion for yourself will help you actually get back focused on what it is that you need to help you continue to move forward in your life journey. And I do feel like this, you feeling safe right here. You may possibly be in like new territory or new path, or even facing new opportunities or new phase in your life, or even have the desire to take some sort of new leap of faith. And it's just like understanding that you are resilient. You don't have to feed so much into the fear or even feed into people criticizing you, because you can focus on the abundance that you deserve. Okay, and just understand that I can legit focus on lack, or I can focus on abundance, and whatever I focus on grows. Okay, so I'm going to understand that I'm safe. I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm going to remain grateful so I can continue to allow for that energy to come towards me. And I'm not going to judge myself for the moments where my mood wavers, because I understand that I am a human and I'm not perfect. Okay, but I do have my goals, and I'm going to do my best to maintain doing the things that I need to do to help me get to where I need to get to, where I feel like I need to get to. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see what energy you should focus on to help you positively move forward today. I really need the positivity today, huh? We had 2 positive cards come out, and then 3 I am affirmations. Baby, like I need it. It's all good, baby. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and we have the 9 of Swords, you guys. So the 9 of Swords do talk about, you know, a lot of dark thoughts, dark energies, dark entities, maybe even your past. It's just when I'm by myself, I think the worst. Okay, this is like, it's really hard for me to have a peaceful night's rest. It's really hard for me to believe that anything is possible. It's really hard for me to believe that things were getting better for me. Okay, but it's like, do not allow for these dark thoughts to make you feel like the work that you're doing or even the belief that you have is for no reason. Okay, it's like really focus on that glimpse, that grateful, focus on the things that make you feel good, focus on the possibility of things getting better. That Page of Cups literally talks about being lighthearted, being a dreamer, having a dreamer's mindset. Okay, you guys, it's like you just have to understand the reason why you are where you at is because of certain situations, certain behaviors, certain thought patterns, certain beliefs that you had. Okay, and when you take the time to shift your beliefs, okay, and when you take the time to shift your belief and start pouring into yourself in a different way, you're going to start showing up in a different way as well. So it's like you have to trust that possibility of things getting better for you to help you move forward. Okay, so with this Emperor card, this is you being disciplined, this is you doing the right thing, this is you seeing how you can have structure and stability in your life, to not feed so much into your ego and don't allow for your ego to take away from you, or even people who have big egos to take away from you. This is like being afraid to be vulnerable, being afraid to to believe, to be a dreamer, okay? Don't allow for people who are so stuck in their ways to make you feel like you can't be childlike, or to make you feel like you can't believe in the impossible, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I love you so very much. Remember, and it's like, stop trying to be so in control of things, okay? But I love y'all so much. Remember, we're always lit, we're always growing. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose, and protect your peace. Don't let these hoes get you outside yourself.